Petra wins awards, new iPhone rumors, Apple rakes in the dough, Ikea shakes things up, and purchasing intentions. I'm Cayley, Mosca, Web Marketing Coordinator with Petra, and it's time for the Petra 5 in 5. We're back from a short break to bring you the hottest stories of the week, all in just 5 minutes. Now, I've got a little bragging to do on the award-winning Petra Web Marketing team. This past Friday, the Oklahoma City chapter of the American Marketing Association hosted their annual awards, and Petra took home 2 of the coveted Marketinis. Petra's submission was for our email builder, entered into the single marketing tactic category. The award of excellence was given to Petra for creating an in-house email builder and management system that streamlined the existing marketing process, adding functionality and creating usable reporting tools. But wait, there's more! Recognized for the associated increases in user productivity, email campaign revenue, and total order revenue, the email builder was also given the 2012 Judge's Choice Award, beating out national marketing firms, ad agencies, PR firms, think tanks, and large regional businesses in the process. Needless to say, we're stoked! It seems like barely a day managed to pass following the iPhone 4S reveal before rumors on the next generation, we'll call it the iPhone 5 even though it wouldn't surprise us if it were just the new iPhone, began. A new one to hit the internet is a report that in an effort to reduce the size of the next iPhone, Apple will switch to an in-cell touch panel display which would embed the touch sensor within the TFT LCD. The current touch panel technology is kind of like a sandwich, with the touch sensor layer being the meat between the cover glass and TFT LCD bread slices, with glue in between each layer acting as the condiments. The new screen would involve only 2 layers, a layer of cover glass glued directly to TFT LCD touch control combo layer. By removing the separate touch sensor layer and 1 layer of adhesive, it would result in possible thickness savings as much as 0.44 millimeters. The iPhone 4S is 9.3 millimeters thick, and it is believed that Apple is attempting to get below the 8 millimeter mark by pairing this new screen technology with a metal back, getting the phone to 7.90 millimeters in thickness. So sleek and pretty, and so unsubstantiated until it actually releases. But it doesn't hurt to dream. Now, in Apple news that we can actually verify, Apple reported a 94% gain year over year for its fiscal first quarter ending March 31st. The company posted quarterly revenue of $39.2 billion and quarterly net profit of $11.6 billion, up from revenue of $24.7 billion and net profit of $6.0 billion in a year-ago quarter. So how did they do it? Apple sold 35.1 million iPhones in the quarter, an 88% unit growth over a year-ago quarter, 11.8 million iPads for 151% unit growth, and 4 million Macs, up 7%. The only place that Apple really faltered was in iPod sales, down 15% from a year ago with 7.7 million unit sales. Said Tim Cook, Apple CEO, quote, "We're thrilled with sales of over 35 million iPhones and almost 12 million iPads in the March quarter. The new iPad is off to a great start, and across the year you're going to see a lot more of the kind of innovation that only Apple can deliver." End quote. Hey, with sales like that, you know that there are a ton of add-on accessory opportunities available, so be sure to check out the Accessorize Your Apple section of the Petra website today. Ikea is shaking up the current living room status quo, returning us to the days of yore, when everything came in a neat and tidy little package. While it could technically be considered a home theater in a box, this is a completely different version, friends. The Scandinavian home goods giant has revealed Uppleva, an all-in-one system that builds a flat panel TV, a sound system, and a Blu-ray player into a user-customizable home theater cabinet, with the wiring kept discreet and everything being controlled with a single included remote, said Francis Coyote, lead designer of Uppleva. As you know, in the 50s and 60s, it was quite normal to see a TV or radio built into a cabinet, probably because it was easier to bring the technology into homes. Then electronics came out of the box to become products on their own, expressing more and more performance and the technical features with fancy and sometimes over-exaggerated details, end quote. Going on to say that now, quote, "Technology is so much a part of our everyday life that we don't need to see it in a separate technical product," end quote. They're taking us back full circle to an all-in-one product. And while users will still need to pull out their handy-dandy little hex key to put the furniture together, don't worry, the electronics will come fully assembled and ready to go. No soldering iron required. A recent study by ABI Research shows that 25% of consumers intend to purchase, or have already purchased, a smartphone during the first half of this year. This is equal to the number of people who intend to buy HD TVs, and exceeds the number of those that intend to buy tablets, which comes in at 18%, Blu-ray players, which was reported at 16%, or video game consoles, which 17% of respondents said they are in the market for. According to senior analyst Michael Inoue, mobile devices have clearly captured the attention of many consumers and companies within the content value chain, but consumer electronics devices like TVs, Blu-ray players, and game consoles remain at the heart of the digital living room. Connectivity continues to present new opportunities for all members within the value chain to enrich the user experience, and mobile devices will increasingly become an additive part of the equation, end quote. From cellular accessories to home theater components, Petra carries it all. So don't miss out on all the purchasing intent and head on over to the Petra website to stock up on the hottest electronics accessories today. That's your Petra 5 in 5. Have a great week, and we'll catch up with you next time for more hot industry news.